You. Okay. Okay. So those are some of the warm-up questions, which typically would be about your city or your town, your job, the weather, different things like this. Okay. So very, very, um, yeah, very, 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 very simple, very, very easy. Okay, good. I was just looking actually for the speaking test. There we go. Good. Just wanted to look for a couple of speaking tests for you. Okay, because today we're going to be speaking again about. There we go. Be speaking about the speaking part. Okay, if I were to ask you, can you remember what's the speaking part of the exam? What's the number of the question for the speaking part of the exam? Is it number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, or 12? What's the speaking part of the exam? Do you know? Is
The
it
first one
question 1, 2, 3? Are those speaking?
is the first one, is the first part.
Well, you do it before the rest, but remember the numbers of the speaking exam is speaking 10, 11, and 12. Okay? So it's 10, 11, and 12. It's the last one, the last numbers. Obviously, you'll be doing the speaking first. Okay? You'll be doing the speaking first. Um, on the Friday before we do the exam. And our exam will now be at 9 o'clock on Saturday, the 17th. Okay. It will be at 9 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, the 17th. Okay, good. So let's do some general speaking. I want you to speak. Okay. I want you to speak. Um, I want you to speak as much as you can. So, first thing is, let's do some general speaking. I'm just going to show you a couple of things when I can. Okay, so we've got five easy questions, two photographs. Okay, sorry, this is from a different exam, but it's much the same. Can you see the two photographs?
Yes.
Yep. Okay, then. So, first of all, Lorena, can you describe the two photographs,
Hi.
please?
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
In the first picture, I can see six women wearing
Wait, wait, wait.
a dress.
Wait. Whenever you say, whenever there's a mistake, I'm going to put my hand up. Okay? If I put my
Okay.
hand up, you've made a mistake, and I want you to tell me what the mistake is. Okay, so start again. Start again.
In the first picture, I can see six women,
Six,
men's.
six. Anybody?
Women.
Women.
Okay.
Okay, good. Okay, go on, Lorena.
Six women wearing a dress, each one.
Hmm.
Uh, the dresses are of flowers, or they are of one color, and they are with hairstyle typical of the epoch. And in the second picture, I can see a one, two, three, four person. I think that they are young girls wearing trousers with um, two of them are light fry like no uh, how do you say claros,
Sorry?
claros,
Light.
light like trousers with many parts, I don't know, rotas.
Anybody? How do we say that in Spanish, in English? Rotas,
Broken.
Oh,
broken.
okay. With some parts broken, and it is typically of these these years, about 2020 to nowadays,
Hmm.
and I can we can think or imagine that they are I one of them is eating ice cream,
Good.
and the other is wearing is with bottle of water.
Okay. And can you tell me what's the difference? What do you think they are? What's the difference which is shown in the two photographs, do you think?
The style of the clothes.
Okay. And in which particular, why is that important? Oh,
Because in the decade of of 15th,
hmm.
uh, they wear dresses to go to anywhere,
Yep.
and nowadays I think that we only use dresses to go to an important or formal event.
Okay. Thank you very much. All right. Let's try a next. That's very good. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. Let's see what we can see here. Um, Maria Torres. Tell me, what can you see in this photograph?
Okay.
Um,
In this photograph, we can see the difference between the past and the present. The first one, we have a 1968. We have a teacher and a blackboard. The teacher with glasses and a pupil that is giving flowers them. Have a backpack and also the uniform. And at the other side, we have the actual photograph that is a pupil with a, I don't know how to say pistola, with a arm.
Okay, an arm. What other word could we use there instead of? Oh, sorry. What other word could we use there instead of arm?
Gun.
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 Ah,
Okay,
yes,
gun.
sorry, yes, gun. A gun that is putting on her on her head, on her eyes, in front of her eyes.
Okay.
Eh, and he is I don't know, uh, angry
Mm-hmm.
her, and she is a little bit not screaming, but I don't know how to say when you have a fear, yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
and that's,
What's the adjective if she has fear?
yeah, I don't know.
Anybody?
Scary.
Scared,
Scared.
yes, sorry, scared, yes, scared.
Hmm.
And that's it. And the difference is the one is black and white, and the other has color, and that's it.
Okay, but does it say anything about the
Yes, it's saying
differences?
that the education nowadays is changing. And nowadays, the teacher, we don't have any power. Nowadays, the children and all his and her families have the power. They say what they want, and if they don't have it, the teacher, we are going to have a lot of problems. A few years ago, the teacher can say the pupils that if they are doing something wrong, or they can use castigos. They can
Sorry,
limit,
Cass.
like they can limit the behavior. If they have a bad behavior, they don't go or didn't go to different activities, or different, I don't know, different excursions. And nowadays, the children do whatever they want.
Ah,
They have all the things they want, and the teacher, we are only people that we are in a on a table and we have to do what the president or the director said us.
Oh, wow. Thank you very much. That's very good. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay, good. There we go. And Alonso, go on. Can you tell me what you can see there?
We can see the comparison
Okay, yep.
about the fashion in different years, one on the 40 decades and the other more actual. On the first picture,
Wait. Say that
yes.
again. Say that again.
On the in
What's
the
thank you. Good.
in the first picture, we can see a man wearing a suit, a formal suit,
Yep.
and a coat in his hand and a hat. On the other on the other picture.
On the other picture.
In the other picture.
Thank you.
In the other picture, we can see a young man, and his dress is more casual.
Yeah.
With a long white shirt, and a black pants.
Okay.
Another difference is that in the left picture is in white and black color.
Yep.
And the other is in color. All picture is in color.
Good.
That's all, I think.
Okay. And what is the big difference then between the clothes in the 1940s and the clothes today? What's the difference really?
The difference, the most important difference is that before people have clothes more formal, in my opinion. Now people have different types of clothes, and personal, I think is most beautiful the other clothes.
Okay.
Most formal for all events.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, another photograph here. Okay, Sophia.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, what can you tell me? First of all, describe the two photographs and then tell me the differences, please.
We can see the difference along 100 of years. The upper photograph, we can see men reading the newspaper. Perhaps they are waiting for public transport. I don't know. It's a picture, black and white picture. In the picture above, we can see a young man too.
Yep.
I don't know, perhaps they are waiting for something, something. But they are the same as in the first picture, looking, spend your time watching.
My time? Your time?
No, their time. Sorry.
Their time. Okay. Yep.
play games or looking for something attractive in your mobiles.
My mobile?
Ay, sorry, another their mobiles,
Their
mobile phone.
mobiles. Okay, good, good.
Yeah,
Okay.
we can see the street is
Yep.
different too,
Hmm.
and the transport. A horse in the past, cars in the present.
Okay. What does it tell us? What's the real difference there? What is the major difference between the two photographs then?
Their clothes, for example.
Yep.
Mhm.
And what about the difference between the newspapers and the telephones? What does that tell us?
Um, mm, Newspapers um, have the information on the newspapers are fixed. You can see whatever you want in your mobile. You can change your um, hobbies, your interest, but in the newspaper,
Hmm.
it's the same for everybody.
Okay.
You can choose the information.
Okay. Thank you. That's good. All right then. And there's another one. Linda, are you with us today? Linda.
Hello,
Hello, Linda. How are you?
how are you? Fine.
Good, good. Okay. There we go. So,
Vale,
Linda, can you tell me the difference between these two photographs?
vale, okay. The picture is one mother with your son,
With my son?
no, su hijo, your
My son? No. Your son? No.
son,
No.
no su hijo.
Yeah, but it's not my son.
Vale, a ver.
So what word do we need?
Ujú.
Anybody? Is it his son?
Her son.
Her son. Okay. Okay. So Linda. So it's a mother with her son.
Sorry.
Hmm.
A ver. She's with her son
Yep.
and schools him
Hmm.
because there is un balón, ¿cómo se dice? ¿Balón o balón?
Yep. Anybody?
Ujú.
Ball. Football. Ball.
Fútbol, balón, fútbol. Eh, no sé, and I don't know. eh,
Okay. And in the second picture? In the second picture, Linda?
mm, eh, that carries his ball inside and
Oh.
picture first
Okay. In the first picture, yes.
and second picture eh, the some, ¿no? Lo mismo,
The same. Okay.
the
Why?
same. And my your mother's
My mother? No,
my
not my.
my mother
Not my mother. No.
my
No,
mother
not your mother or
your
my mother.
mother vale
What?
is hate
Hmm.
oh no hate no sino angry
Angry. Is
angry
angry. Yeah.
angry because the boy is there have
Hmm.
as un un móvil o no sé qué una stone in the hands, en sus manos, en your hands. No sé qué
The
tiene.
telephone.
Ah, es un teléfono. Ah, ok.
Yeah.
Ujú.
Okay. Okay. So what's the difference between the two photographs, do you think? What's the difference?
No, ando, no, 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 no lo sé, no veo ninguna diferencia. No sé.
No, no.
Ah, déjame ver. Mm, ya. Okay. The boys
Mm-hmm.
and in the first picture, the ¿cómo se dice? Espera, obligar a force
Mm-hmm.
in the house.
Yes.
A que entre, ¿no? A que entre. Between, ¿no? No. ¿Sí? In the house, que vaya
Yes.
adentro. And on the other hands,
Mm-hmm.
o in the other hands, ¿no?
On the other hand,
On the
yes.
other hand, the mother
Mm-hmm.
eh, espera, le dice, a ver, entonces,
Okay.
tells him,
Thank you.
quizá, vale, quizá.
Okay, good. All right, thank you very much. Okay, and one final one. There we go. One final one. Okay. I want you to discuss this one, but I want you to do two of you together. So Lorena and Maria. Okay. Lorena, I want
Okay.
you, can you describe the first one for exactly 1 minute? Only the
Yes.
first picture.
Yes. In the first picture, I can see a family with three sons. With
Wait. You can see a family with three.
uh,
There's a boy and a boy.
yes,
I don't know if it's boy and a
yes,
girl.
and yes,
So they're not sons, are they?
childs.
Childs? What's the right word?
Uh,
What's the right word?
hmm. One
Anybody?
daughter
Okay, one daughter. Go on. And
and two children.
no. Three children, one
Okay.
daughter and two sons. Okay, but three
Okay.
children. Good. Yeah. Okay, with her children. Continue.
That they only had one telephone to all the members of the family.
Mm-hmm.
So um, if some people wants to talk with a member of this family,
Mm-hmm.
has to call to the family number.
Okay, good. But here, I mean, what's happening? Who are they happy? Are they excited? Is it a special moment? What do you think's happening?
We can imagine that it is a special moment, for example, because uh, another cousin telephoned the family to invite them to her marriage.
Okay. Sorry, to their what? What's the event?
A marriage.
Mm, what's
Uh,
anybody?
uh,
What's it called when you have a marriage? What's the event called? A wedding. Come on, look,
Okay, a
you
wedding.
know these words. I don't have to say children, wedding, that you please tell each other. Okay, so with a wedding. Okay, very good. Excellent. Thank you very much. Lorena. Okay. So Maria.
Yes.
Okay. And what about the second photograph then, please?
Okay, the second photograph shows us a family of four sitting together at breakfast, maybe, or yeah, breakfast.
Yeah.
But instead of talking to each other, every person is focused on their own mobile phone. We can see two children, a mother and a dad. Next to the mother, we have the the older brother, and next to the dad we have the young brother. All of them with their mobile phones. They have also food, drinks that they are served in front of them. The background showed us that is at home, maybe in, I don't know, at the kitchen. We can see the garden. No, we can see trees, also the door, different windows. But
Okay, thank you. Thank
uh,
you. Okay. And okay, and Lorena, in your opinion,
Yes.
which is the best photograph to talk about telephones and family? The first one or the
Uh,
second one?
Depends. I think the first one is better to talk about the union of a family, but if we want to talk to new technologies and how we use the mobile phone and other technologies now, it's better the second picture.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And what are some of the advantages of the first photograph?
They spend more time in family than each one with their phone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
And I think it is not as expensive as have a phone to each member of the family.
Ah, interesting. Thank you. And Maria, what would you say some of the advantages of the second photograph?
nowadays we have a mobile phone. Uh, the mobile phones has changed. At first one, we can see the telephone that has a cable, and only usually the families have one telephone or one phone per each family. And at the second one, we can see that all the members of the family have a phone for it. And also they are smaller, they don't have cables, there are smartphones because they use Wi-Fi and I don't know, and they use smart things. I don't know.
Okay, but yeah, they use Wi-Fi and as Wi-Fi and smart things. What I don't what so what does that mean actually?
That nowadays we have different social networks, and that a lot of years ago they don't exist. And the difference are also we can see movies, we can watch different videos, listen music, and with the other phone it was impossible. We only can call to our family friends, and with the other we can text, do video calls.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's very good. Thank you. Let's go back to this one then. Let's go back to this one again. And Alonso and Sophia. Alonso and Sophia. Alonso, I want you to explain again what's the problem? I mean, in both of these, we can see that the mother is angry, okay, with their son.
Yes.
But why particularly in the first photograph, do you think? Why is the mother angry?
The mother is angry in the first picture because she want that his son come into the home because probably he was playing football all the day and he must to lunch or dinner. I don't know.
But okay, but it's good for kids to play football. They get exercise. They do things. Isn't that good?
Yeah, I agree that it's a good stay all the day out of home. I think he probably has responsibilities, and it's normal that his mom want to his son coming to the home for
Well,
a few
okay,
minutes at least.
but he's playing. That's good. What kind of responsibilities do you think he should have?
Uh, Before work, do his bed, help his mom to do the the food. I don't know. It
Okay, no,
depends on
perfect.
every family.
That's very good. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay, then. Thank you. And Sophia, then, why do you think why is the mother angry with the second photograph?
The opposite in the first photograph. I think that the difference is where spend children their time. Past century, in the past century, all the children play in the street with her friends, but
Wait, wait, wait,
now
wait, 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 wait,
I,
wait. You know,
with
this with the pronouns is this is
ah,
all of you or
no
everybody. You today
problem.
you've
Yes,
forgotten all your programs. Remember, it's my friends, your friends, his friends, her
they friend.
friends, their
They.
friends, their friends. Okay, good. Their friends. Yeah, go on.
And nowadays is the opposite. Children are isolated in their house, playing in virtual world
Mm-hmm.
with other mm, person that they don't know. Perhaps they are not children. Uh, um, and
Yeah,
don't, and perhaps they don't make enough exercise.
yeah,
And moreover, I think that children uh, not have a skill conversation
mm,
with other children about her age, edad, similar,
okay, okay,
similar age.
okay. That's good. That's good. Yeah. Okay. However, if they're outside, like in the first picture, there's more possibility that the children would have an accident or some kind of physical problem. Okay. However,
Yes.
in the second picture, if they stay indoors, there's much less risk and they're safer. There's not going to
How
be any accidents.
uh, is like life is this. I think that in the second picture you can suffer from mental disease
Hmm.
problems, different problems. Perhaps you don't broke your leg, but you don't develop your mind in the right way.
Hmm. Okay. Okay, that's good. Thank you. Good. Okay, that was good. Now, remember, you really do have to start thinking, about using the correct vocabulary, but particularly those pronouns. Okay, that was awful. Okay, so remember, it's I, my, you, your, yep, he, his, her. Sorry, she, her, all right? And they, their, okay? But particularly his, her, and their, all right? You really have to make an effort because when you're writing, it's normally very good. But when you're speaking, it's not so good. Okay, so that's something we really have to that we have to be a bit more careful about, please. Okay, good. Okay, so if we see these, we got the clothes, we've got teachers and education, clothes again. Sorry, we've got children, and then we've got telephones. Okay, so we've got clothes, we've got education, we've got phones, okay, we've got children, and we've got phones again. In your opinion, which is the biggest problem today? Is it the way we dress? Is it the way we think about education? Or is it the way that we use our telephones? Or is it children and their problems? What's the biggest problem that we have today, in your opinion, of all these different ones? Okay, we can see the different ones there. In your opinion, Lorena, what's your opinion? What's the biggest problem of all these that we have today?
In my opinion, is the technology. Because clothes, I don't think that it's a big problem. Because we can wear clothes as we like, but it's clear that telephones are changing our lifestyle. Not only that we spend more time with the phones, because but for example, in the topic 5, we can see how the technology as mobile phones or computer are changing the lifestyle and the relationships of the childs. And I think that it's a big problem for the society.
Okay.
And okay.
Okay, thank you, Lorena. That's very good. And Maria, what's your opinion then? What would be, sorry, what would be, in your opinion, what's the biggest problem today?
For me, is the topic number 5, because nowadays all the children are growing with a computer and a tablet instead of playing at the playgrounds or the different parks or staying outside. They spend a lot of hours with technology. Also, nowadays they are, I don't know if it's said improving or using at the school, because they have different computers and they use interactive activities. And also, if they spend like 2 hours at school with the computer, then go home and do the homework another time, like 2 hours, and then they stay with a video call instead of going I don't know, to do different exercise or spend time with friends or playing. So I think that is the most important, the topic number 5.
Thank you very much. And Alonso, do you think that these are the most important problems, or in your opinion, can you think of another problem which is even more important or just the same importance? What's
I
your
think
opinion?
that we have two important problems. One of them is the wrong use of the new technologies, and the other is that the educational methods from parents and teachers,
Yep.
in my opinion, are wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And it has the no, so and does it does
Mm-hmm.
it does that the new children, the new kids, uh, uh, they are more maleducados, but educational.
Oh, what do you mean? Hold on.
No sé.
What does that mean? Please, what does that mean? Educado. How would we say that in English?
Uh, uh, I don't know.
In the chat
Polite.
box.
Oh, impolite. Okay.
Impolite. Yeah.
Okay. They are most impolite than before.
Mm-hmm.
And if with the new technologies, I think that this problem
Yeah.
is more aggressive.
Okay. It's a pressing question. Absolutely. Okay. Thank you very much. Good. And Sophia sorry, something's just opened. Okay. Sophia, in your opinion, sorry, something's just opened here. I don't know what it is on my desktop. Okay. Sophia, in your opinion, are these the biggest problems? Can you think of something else which is a really big problem specifically for children today?
I don't know because only for children. I think that education is the big problem, but for all the society, because education is the I don't know the basis,
Mm-hmm.
is the underground of the society, but only for children. Perhaps the the clothes. Um, young people need.
Mm-hmm.
To be more confident, no, sure, more sure about their image, and then the clothes are very important for them,
Okay.
for them.
So the clothes are very important for young people. Yes, I understand. Okay. But can you explain a little bit more about that? For example, do you think where if you said to children that when they go to school they should wear a uniform, do you
Yes,
think would they be very happy about that?
yes, I think that the uniform is the better for children and family, because children don't have the uh, necessity of choose.
Mm-hmm.
The mother uh, don't don't need buy a lot of clothes, different
Mm-hmm.
clothes. Children are everybody equal,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not necessary to make comparaciones, ¿cómo se dice? Compare your
It's not
clothes with
okay. It's
other person, for example,
Mhm.
with a level more higher, the economic level.
Okay, good, good. All right, very good. Excellent. Hmm. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, let's go on. Let's go on. Now we're going to look for something else. We're going to look at we're going to go and do our next unit number 5. Okay, specifically today we're going to talk about something. We're going to talk about animals. Okay, we're going to talk about animals. Okay. So first of all, we're going to talk about animals because it's important that we remember our vocabulary in different sections. Okay. Our vocabulary in different sections could be anything. So we could say, let's imagine if we're talking about specific vocabulary work. Let's imagine we're talking about words, okay, which are for English, okay, for English structure, let's say. Okay, so let's look at some words. Here we go. One of the words we said was idioms. Okay, idioms, which include collocations, phrasal verbs. There's a good one. Okay, so if we said in this section, we're going to talk about words which are good for English. Okay, so tell me, anybody, write down in the chat box, write down a collocation, an idiom, or a phrasal verb. For example, get up. Okay, get up. There's a good phrasal verb, to get up. Okay, can you write down some more, please? Each of you, can you try to write one in the chat box for me? So write down either a phrasal verb, a collocation, or, okay, they're lovely, look after. Yep. Here's another one, bedtime. Okay, bedtime. In Spanish, la hora de la cama. Okay, and in Spanish, you say la hora de la comida. In English, we say lunchtime, bedtime, tea time. Okay, right. And it's one word, in fact. Oh, there's a nice one, give up, to give up. Okay, something else. Get on with, excellent, yeah. Okay, more. Break the ice. There's an idiom, okay, which is the same as in Spanish, isn't it? It's actually the same as in Spanish. That's nice, to break the ice. To take off, good, very good. To look after. What about an afterthought? What's an afterthought, please? An afterthought. Instead of look after, we're saying afterthought. It's a noun. What's an afterthought? Do you know? A reflection. Excellent. Thank you, Maria. So when you're doing something and you finish doing that, and you say, oh, yes, I thought of something. Yes, I should mention this, an afterthought. Maybe you call your friend or you call your mum. Hey, listen, you know, afterthought, we didn't buy tomatoes. Or please, you know, send a present to your father or something like this. Okay, an afterthought. Good. Any more? Okay, look for the collocations, okay? Do it yourself. What's do it yourself, please? Oh, to get in. Good, excellent. Thank you, Linda. What about this one? Do it yourself. What does that mean? Oops, what does that mean? Sorry, no color. Hazlo tú mismo. Okay, but what does it? If you see a shop which says "do it yourself," what does that mean? Like IKEA, yeah, like IKEA. So that would be bricolage or bricolaje. Okay, do it yourself. Do it yourself. Good. So we have to think about these words. And the more words that you know, which are like these, which are quite complex, then it means the better English you will have. Okay, let's have some more words. Here we are. Let's have some more words. In English, look, our pronouns. Okay, pronouns. Come on, that's easy, please. Pronouns. And personal adjectives. Okay, adjectives. Please then. I, you, he, she, my, his. Come on, some more. Their, they, ours, our, they, look, mine, yours, it, yeah. We've also got pronouns of time, when, which, that, where. These are pronouns as well. Some more. Who? Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. Somewhere. Okay. Could be. All right, we'll say somewhere if you like. Yeah. It's an adverb. That's okay. Well, actually, let's have some adverbs down here. Yes, thank you. Some adverbs. Thank you. So tell me some adverbs. Adverbs of time. Often, never, more. Sometimes, good. Rarely, excellent. Yes. Many, that's well, always, yes. Thank you. Lately, yeah. Soon. Quite, okay. Also. Any more? Quickly. Slowly. Any more? Somebody said lately and never. Recently. Tomorrow. Tomorrow is an adverb, not really. It is, I suppose, an adverb of time. Yes, okay. Yeah, good. Okay. 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 And then we got words with silent and double letters. Okay. Words with silent and double letters. Okay. I will tell you the word. Write down a word with a silent letter or with a double letter. Look, there's a perfect one. Tomorrow has got a double letter, hasn't it? Yep. Tomorrow has a double letter. Any others, please? Little, thank you. Okay, it's got a double letter. Well done. Little. Off. Think, think, think. Bottle, yeah. Come on. Castle. Well, castle hasn't got a double letter, but it's very good because it has a silent letter, doesn't it? It's castle. Good. Very good. It's got a silent letter, Alonso. Week. 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 Good. Ball. Okay. Book. Okay. Enough. C. Well done. Okay. Good. Right then. Now, what about words which have silent letters? Okay. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you 5 words. I want you to write them down, please. 5 words, write them down. All with silent letters, First one, write down the word. Walk. Walk. Thank you. Okay. So walk. Yep. Okay. Answer. All right. Another one. I want another one. Write down this word, please. Thought. 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 Ah, thank you, Maria. Look, it's thought, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So the G is silent, isn't it? And the H. Good. Another one. Right. Oh, school. Okay, school. Yeah. Okay, thank you. School. Another one with a silent letter is right. Right. Can you write down right, please? Okay, could be right, or what's another possibility for right? Right. Okay, good. Well done. Yeah. Listen. There's a silent letter. Very good. Right. One more. Thick. 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 Can you write down thick? Thick. Thick. Write down in the chat box. Thick. Not zick. Not zick. Thick. 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 Thank you, Maria. Okay, well done. Thick. Yep. Thick. Here we go. Oof. A thick book. You see that? A thick book. It's thick. 400 pages. Oh my God. 400 pages. It's a thick book. Okay. It's thick. It's really thick. Okay. A thick book. And here's a thin book. Okay. There's a thin book just with a few pages in it. And the other one is a thick book. Okay. Very good. Well done. All right. Thank you. Okay. So you need to start looking at these and making notes and keeping a record, right, of words which will help you when you're speaking. So we've got our words, for example, specifically about animals, yeah, but then we've got our words which are specifically, okay, about English. So these are the words which will help us to talk about other things. Very important. It's very, very important. Our pronouns particularly, we shouldn't be suffering, please, okay? Please don't suffer. Right then, let's continue then. So we're going to talk about animals. So I'm going to give you a few minutes, please, like 5 minutes. So make a list, okay? you need to have your mental map, your mind map of animals, okay? Now, if we were talking about animals, and we might think, okay, we'll think about different classes of animals, and we might think about pet, dog, cat, canary, okay, rabbit, our pets, or then we might think about felines or cats, lion, tiger, panther, cougar, lynx. And then we might think about herbivores. So that'll be our cows, sheep, goats, so the animals we find in the countryside. And then we might think about small animals, an ant, a mouse, rat, hamster, insect. Okay, so it's very important for you to create these mind maps of the different kind of animals, foods, places, words connected with school and education. Very important. Okay, so I'm going to leave you to create your mind map now for animals. So I want you to tell me, number one, which animal cartoon characters do you know? I will give you an example. Mickey Mouse. Okay, Mickey Mouse. Everybody knows Mickey Mouse. So I want you to come up with at least 6. Number 2, animals which are used for transporting people or goods. I'll tell you what is an example, a donkey. Continue, 6 more. Which animals are really clever? For example, a monkey. Yeah, a monkey is really clever, intelligent. And then which animals are used in laboratory experiments? For example, a rat, okay? So we're going to do this. I want you to find, for each one, I want you to find 6 more examples. I will give you 5 minutes, please. 5 minutes to find some good vocabulary, and we can create our mind map, our mental map. Okay? 5 minutes. Do you understand? Tenéis que buscar 5 palabras más para cada categoría, please. All right? I'll be back in a minute then. 5 minutes. Okay, I'm back. So I want to see your 20 words, please. Write them, please, write them in the chat box, please. In the chat box, please write down your words, okay? Write down the 5 words you have for cartoon characters, so like Mickey Mouse. Write them all down together, please. Bugs Bunny, Scooby-Doo, Tom and Jerry, Bob and Jerry, Tom, good. More, Donald Duck, Scooby-Doo, Poe, I don't know who Poe is, Garfield, excellent. Paw Patrol, Simba, yep. If you got kids, I'm sure you know lots of them. Any more? Tweety Pie, okay, Tweety Pie. Okay, Tweety, Baloo, Baloo. Okay, Baloo, yeah. The Hungry Birds, good, yep. Stuart Little, that's a nice one. Yeah, I forgot about Stuart Little. Okay. Yeah. And what about Daffy Duck? Who's Daffy Duck? What's Daffy Duck? Hungry Birds, okay, again. Who's Daffy Duck in Spanish? Beep, beep, you mean the Road Runner. Okay, the Road Runner. And who is Roadrunner's enemy? But hold on, no, that's Donald Duck. We already said him, isn't it? Okay, all right. No, Angry Birds, Woody Woodpecker. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, Woody Woodpecker. That's a nice one. Yep. Okay, those are good. Okay, what about animals which are used for transporting people or goods, please? Horse, good. Camel, yep. Horse, camel, donkey, elephant, good. Donkey, yep. An ox, excellent. Then ox, yeah, really good, yeah. What else? A mule, also a mule, very good. A dromedary, okay. A dog, yeah, I suppose a dog with the Eskimos, isn't it? Reindeer, also with the Eskimos. Okay, good. Okay, good. And so which animals are really clever? We said a monkey. Which other animals are really clever? A dolphin. Dolphin. Yep. Octopus. Okay, octopus. Yep. Chimpanzee. Elephant. Any others? Parrot. Yeah. Crow. Oh, yes. Oh, Sophia. Oh, yes. My favorite too. The crow. Excellent. A whale. Mm-hmm. Orangutan. Okay. Mm-hmm. And a monkey. Yeah, good. Good. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. Okay. And which animals are used in laboratory animal? Oh, sorry. What about this one? Really clever. A fox. Yeah. A fox. Yep. which is a really important animal. Yeah, really intelligent animal. Okay. What about animals which are used in laboratory experiments? A rat, rabbit, mouse, good. Hamster. One particular one. It's like similar to a hamster. Guinea pig. Yeah. Okay. A guinea pig. Yeah. A zebrafish. Never heard of a zebrafish. But yep, I'll take a small. It's a small. Okay. Yep. Good. Okay. Guinea pig, rat, rabbit, hamster. Yeah. Mouse. Yeah. Those used in laboratory experiments. Very good. Okay. Look, these are some expressions which we use in English. Okay. Look, going to help you when we're talking about idioms. Idioms. And look, there we are. Guinea pig. There's a guinea pig. Okay. There's our guinea pig. But if we said a guinea pig, look, a guinea pig is the animal, but what is that? Here are some explanations. A piece of glass when you're used in an experiment, a reliable old machine when you are used to try out a hostile environment, when you are working very fast, doing lots of things, when you are being pushed to breaking point at work, an adjustable spanner, llave inglesa, spanner, strange, somebody who says little but is untrustworthy. So these are idioms in English which we use with animals, okay? These are idioms we use in English about animals. So if we said a guinea pig, what's the best explanation for a guinea pig? Sophia says it's when you're used to try out a hostile environment. Could be, but not exactly. So the guinea pig, what's the best explanation? Is it this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8? When you are used in an experiment. That's correct. So a guinea pig is somebody who is used in an experiment. Yes. Okay. Yeah. What about, that's very good. Yeah. Okay. What about if we said a laboratory rat? What would that be? What do you think? If we used an idiom to describe a person as a laboratory rat, what would it be then? Someone who says little, but is untrustworthy? No. Think of another one, maybe, which would be the best explanation here for a laboratory rat. Not the last one. Read them again. Read them again. Come on. Alonso, come on, what's a laboratory rat, do you think?
I don't know. When you are being used to breaking point at work?
Absolutely, very good. That's
Oh,
when you like a laboratory rat because you're being given and come on, quickly, do this, do that, do that, do that, do that, as though you're part of an experiment, okay? But really being is a very aggressive situation, okay? So you go absolutely crazy. Good. So like a laboratory rat, very good. Okay. What if we described, listen, a workhorse? A workhorse. A workhorse could be a person, but sometimes it's a thing. It's not always used to describe a person. What would a workhorse be, do you think? Any ideas? Lorena, if we describe something as a workhorse, if we described something as a workhorse, what would it?
The third one, a reliable old machine.
Absolutely good. Okay, absolutely. So imagine if you have a new car, a Tesla or some electric car, that's fine. But if you have an old car, like R Cinco, right? A Renault 5 or Renault 4 or a Seat, well, still works, doesn't it? It's 30 years old, still works. It's reliable, isn't it? It's an old machine, an old car, for example, old motorbike, a workhorse. So it's a workhorse. Good, good. Okay. What about this one then? What about a headless chicken? A headless chicken, which means a chicken with no head, with no head. So what's a headless chicken? What does it do?
If you are working very fast, doing lots of random things.
Absolutely. You're working very fast. You're doing everything. Okay. You want to do everything today. So you're walking around, you're running like a headless chicken. No direction, just random. Okay. Good. So we see the guinea pig, laboratory rat, headless chicken. In some way, It's similar. Therefore, it's very important because it's an idiom the words are used in very specific situations, okay? Very specific situations. Okay then. And what about a snake in the grass? A snake in the grass. What does that mean? A snake, remember, like a cobra or a boa constrictor or a viper. Um, what's a snake in the grass then?
The last?
Someone who says very little. Shh. Never says anything. No, doesn't speak. Exactly, a snake in the grass. But be careful, okay? But be careful because they're a snake in the grass. Yep. Okay, someone who says little but is untrustworthy. And therefore, this is a canary in a coal mine. The song, wasn't it, by Coldplay, Canary in a Coal Mine. What does that mean?
When you are used to try out an hostile environment.
What does that mean then? Can you explain that, please, Sophia?
Because people who, ay, no sé cómo se dice carbón. Bueno, in the mines, we use canary to check if they are grisou gas.
Okay, good, very good, very good. We use a canary, don't we? Yeah, good. And then, so what are cat's eyes? Cat's eyes, again, it's not a person. It's a thing. It's an object. It's something which is used. What do you think that is? Cat's eyes. Any idea?
Pieces of glass?
Yep. So there's pieces of glass, or now it's not glass, but it's a reflective material. It's reflective, which is on the road, and at night it reflects the light to you. Okay? I don't know what it's called in Spanish, okay? But there were like little balls of glass in the road which reflect to you. Cat's eye.
Catadioptricos.
Must be, I suppose so. Yep. Okay. And therefore a monkey wrench. What's a monkey wrench? The monkey wrench is? There's only one possibility, isn't there? An adjustable spanner. So what's an adjustable spanner?
Llave inglesa.
But it's adjustable, so you can make it bigger or smaller. Okay? You understand?
Yes.
I don't know what it's called in Spanish. It's like this, and you make it bigger.
Llave inglesa. Llave inglesa.
Is it
Besito.
really? Pero es un llave inglesa que se puede ajustar, más grande, más pequeño. Okay? Because the llave inglesa is the spanner, right? Spanner. And the adjustable, the monkey wrench, is ajustable, okay? So whether make it bigger or smaller. But fine, good, absolutely. So those are things, the workhorse, the monkey wrench, and cat's eyes are things. But guinea pig, laboratory rat, snake in the grass, headless chicken, or carrier in a coal mine are talking about people. Okay, so they're used to describe people. All right, very good, very good. Okay, let's talk. Here we go. Little bit of reading. 5 minutes reading. Okay, look, we've got some animals. Animals are mentioned in this text. Okay, got 5 animals, and they are ordered depending of their intelligence. The most intelligent, the second intelligent, the third, fourth, and fifth. Read first. Read the text and write down the animals in the order. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. ¿Cuál es el animal más inteligente hasta el último in this? Okay, according to this, please. All right. So read the text very, very quickly. I'll give you 2 minutes to read the text. Okay. So please, what are your the order of the animals? If we look here, okay, we have a mule, we have a horse, we have rats, we have cats, and we have dogs. So according to this, what is the most intelligent animal, please? What's the most intelligent animal? Rat.
Rats.
Good. Okay. They said the rats, number one. Number two, mule. Number three, okay, cats. Number four, dogs. And number five, horse. Okay, good. Actually, it says, doesn't it? Okay. Okay. Mules second to rats. If mules are second to rats, then rats must be first, then mules, followed by cats, dogs, and horses last. Okay? And horses last. Okay, very good. Very quick reading. Okay. Right. Okay. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about this. Again, we've got the rat, mule, cats, dogs, and horse. Which one, if we said the first one, read it as quickly as you can. As quickly as you can, the first one. What is that? Is that a rat, a mule, a cat, a dog, or a horse, please? Linda says mule. Maria says mule. Sorry, Sophia says mule. Everybody says mule. Okay, so that's the mule. Okay, good. What about this one then? The yellow one. Sophia says a rat, and Linda says a rat. Okay. Oh, Alonso says cat. No. Well, could be. Okay, 1 second. Okay. Come on then. It's a number two. Come on then. Maria, what do you think it is? Maria and Linda. Sorry, Maria and Lorena. Rat. Okay. Yeah, good. Okay, because it says it's a cannibal. All right, fair enough. What about this one then? Next one. Number three, Sophia says it's a dog. Horse, says Lorena. Anybody else for number 3? Cat, says Maria. Well, look, is monogamous, faithful, courageous, devotion, parasite. Okay. Silly, trick, parasite, and sycophant. And you're saying it's the cat. Okay. It's the dog, isn't it? That's the dog. Okay. There we go. And the next one then. Oh, let's do it, yeah. But green as well. And number 4. Sophia says horse. Maria says horse. Alonso says horse. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So that's our horse as well. Yep, good. And then the last one is, obviously, it must be does not love you, does not help you. Okay. Sophia says cat. Well, it's the only one left, isn't it? Garfield. Excellent. There we are. There's Garfield, who does nothing, just eats macaroni or lasagna, isn't it? That's all, nothing else. Okay, good. Okay, we're going to do a quick dictation about animals, okay? A quick dictation about animals. So get your piece of paper and a pencil, please. We'll do half a dictation. We're not going to do a whole dictation. So we're going to do some more speaking, okay? There we go. Okay. And the dictation, very easy for you. Dictation is about a cartoon character. So you spoke about Donald Duck and Mickey Mouse and Daffy Duck and so on and so forth. But there's a very famous one called Peppa Pig. You know Peppa Pig?
Yes.
Good. Okay. Okay, so we'll just do half a dictation, not a very long one, okay? But you have to do it very well, and there's lots of double letters, okay? Lots of double letters in this one. Okay. So, okay. It's this. Okay, so listen to me. First, I'll read it, then I'll read it with a pause for you. Okay? Take Peppa Pig, a British cartoon about 4-year-old Peppa Pig and her family. There's younger brother George, Mummy Pig, Granny Pig, Grandpa Pig, and Daddy Pig. Peppa's classmates are cats, dogs, sheep, zebras, elephants, and ponies. Her teacher is a gazelle. It's the greatest multicultural school of all time. It's very short. Okay? So, take Peppa Pig. a British cartoon about 4-year-old Peppa Pig. And her family. There's younger brother George. Mummy Pig. Granny Pig. Grandpa Pig. And Daddy Pig. Peppa's classmates. Are cats, dogs, sheep. Zebras, elephants, and ponies. Her teacher is a gazelle. It's the greatest multicultural school of all time. Okay. Right. I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Look at what you've written. I'm going to tell you we have 12 words with double letters. Okay. 12 words with double letters. Okay. 12 words with double letters. One of the words is repeated 3 times. Okay. So really it's 10. So have a little look. Okay. Here we are. So it's just the part in yellow. Okay. It's just the part in yellow. That's our dictation.
I have a doubt.
Yes, please.
Is the same there is?
Yeah, there is or there's. Yeah, that would not be a problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, Peppa Pig. Look, one, well, I don't have to show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 words with double letters. Really important. Really important. Also, of course, okay, we've got our punctuation. They're short sentences, aren't they? Yep, they're short sentences. So that punctuation is also important. And also the capital letters, right? You really have to be very perfect when you're doing a dictation, please. Okay, good. Here we go. You got that? Have you corrected it? Can we continue? Right. Think about Peppa. There we go. Can you see Peppa Pig? Can you see her? Right.
Yes.
Right. I'm going to ask you again to read. I'm going to ask you to read. Now, I'll give you 5 minutes to do this. So very simple. Look, we have 8 comments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have some arguments in favor of Peppa Pig and some arguments against Peppa Pig. Right, look, I think Peppa Pig is a great show. There we go. I think Peppa Pig is a great show. Is that in favor or against? Is that for or against Peppa Pig?
4.
For, of course, it's for, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so it's for. I think it's a great show. Very positive. Okay, so read the other 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and decide. I will give you 4 minutes since I already told you the first one. So 4 minutes to decide. Each one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are they in favor, for, or against the Peppa Pig show? Okay, off you go. Thank you. Just a second. Okay, then. So, what do you think? What do you think then? Number 2. Is it for or against? Sophia says for.
For.
For. Everybody says for. Yep. What's the word then where it says no need to worry? Yeah. No need to worry. Good. Yep. My daughter loves it. So that, definitely for. Okay. What about the next one? 1, 2. What about number 3? Sophia says against. Anybody else?
Against also.
Against. Against. Yeah. Look, they can be pretty rude. Yep. Turned into a terror. Oh my God. Yes, my 3-year-old, a terror. So against. Yeah. What about number 4? Against. Anybody else? Number 4? For or against? Against. Yeah, against. Look, my daughter becomes quite bossy and rude. Also, it's inappropriate. So we got those words by scanning. Okay, by scanning, remember, looking over, we can see the important words. If we see those words, we think, yeah, that's against. All right, next one. What about this one? More difficult. Against, says Lorena and Sophia. Why? Look at this expression. This show threw me for a loop. Okay, it threw me for a loop. Yeah, this was wow. Okay, this show threw me for a loop. Yeah, absolutely. Against. But you would have to imagine, by reading this, we don't know, but we can imagine what this means. Okay. Okay. All right. What about number 6? For or against? Or indifferent? Number 6 is more difficult, isn't it? For, yeah, I guess it's more for, it's not really against, is it? It's not harmful. Yeah, and it's not the job of a show to show your kids appropriate behavior. So he said, yeah, it's not against. It's not against. Okay, so it's for, we could say, number 6. Okay, number 7. Number 7 says for. Could be, couldn't it be number 4? Sorry, number 6, number 7 would be for. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Entertained. Okay. Helps kids to learn. That's brilliant. Okay. Good. And number 8, against. Against. Yeah, look. She's a bully. Is it? Pepper's a bully. Okay. Isn't that funny? I never thought that Peppa Pig was a bully. Did anybody have any of you seen Peppa Pig before? Maria Torres?
Yes, I saw because I have a little sister.
And in your opinion, is it a bad cartoon? Is it a bad program?
No, I think that is good, but I am also agree with some said that, for instance, I is a little bit rude in some occasions, but a few only
Mm-hmm. Okay.
because the C is a pork, so
She's a what?
a a pig. Sorry, a pig.
A pig. Very good. Okay, very good. Whilst we're here, just remember, the words in English, the animal is a pig, but the meat that we eat is pork. A cow is the animal, but the meat we eat is beef. Yeah, the difference, of course, with chicken is that we also eat chicken. Yeah. And if we eat lamb, we also eat lamb. But with pig and cow, the meat, when we eat it, it's pork or beef. Okay, very good. Okay, well done. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's go back to do a little bit of speaking. Okay. 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 Your opinion then, speaking question 11. Sorry, this would be question number 10. Sorry. Do humans have a duty to protect animals and other wildlife? Okay. Okay, there we go. Do humans have the duty to protect animals and other wildlife? What's your opinion there? That's what we're going to discuss. I'm going to time you now, okay, with my timer. So I've got exactly, you have exactly 2 minutes then, okay? Get your clock. Okay, right, timer. Okay, then. So, Lorena, please. Do humans have the duty to protect animals and other wildlife, please? What do you think? Lorena.
Right.
Mhm.
You hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I think
Wait,
that
wait. Since there's only 6 of us or 5 of you today, I'm going to give you some special advice, okay? Special
okay.
advice, right? Um, the first piece of special advice, when you get the question, I want you to say, always say, oh, that's a very interesting question. Or that's a
Okay.
very difficult question. Or that's a really funny question. Okay. So, Lorena, let's start then. So, Lorena, we're going to discuss something. Do humans have a duty to protect animals and other wildlife? What do you think?
Oh, I think this is a very difficult question.
Ah, okay.
Because I think that humans have the obligation to protect not only the animals, all the environment.
Mhm.
Because nowadays some species, species,
Yeah.
animal species are uh, become extinct.
Yes, but sometimes, if we spend so much time protecting animals, but maybe we should spend more time thinking about protecting other people, other humans.
Uh, no, I don't think that if we spend time protecting animals, we don't protect humans. It
Hmm.
is they are not depending one to the other.
Okay. And some animals actually, let's imagine if there's a toxic a very dangerous spider or insect or mosquitoes, should we protect them? They're
Yes, that is why we have um, to protect their natural habitat, because these species are not dangerous to humans or to other animals if they habit in their natural habitat. They are dangerous if this species comes to our habitat.
I see. Okay. And so can you think how should we protect them, do you think?
For example, we have to recycle
Hmm.
because if we recycle the basura,
The rubbish.
the rubbish,
Hmm.
uh, not go to their habitat.
Hmm.
Other idea is to control the pollution, because it is a big problem to their habitat, because we um, change the conditions, for example, the raining, the temperature of the water.
Hmm. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, next question then. Next question. We should read more books. What do you think? We should read more books. What do you think? Maria Torres, we're going to discuss something together. And the question is, we should read more books. What do you think?
Yes, I'm completely agree.
Oh,
Sorry. Oh, this question is really interesting.
okay.
I'm completely agree. But I have to say that I'm the first person that for me it's very difficult to read or to have an interesting book to read. But I think that is really, really important, because if we read, we are going to have like good arguments when we need to explain something. Also, we get a lot of vocabulary. If we are learning a new language, we are going to learn new things. And if we don't explore like these different type of books or different type of vocabulary, we don't get this word in our vocabulary.
Okay.
Um,
What? All right. But if, what people want nowadays is information. And, you don't need a book to get information. You can just look on the internet and find it immediately.
Yes, of course, but we want information. But for instance, a student wants to get a 5 in his exam, and I think that, for instance, if you don't, com I don't know how to say comprender.
Understand?
Yes, sorry. If you don't understand the question, you don't know what you need to answer. And for understand something, it's important to read, because if you don't read, you are not going to understand.
Well, okay, but I've got this very thick book. It's too thick, isn't it? That's going to take me like 2 weeks to read. I don't have 2 weeks. If I use Wikipedia, if I use ChatGPT, find the information immediately. So I just don't need it.
Okay, but I don't say that you need to read a 400 pages a book. Not you can start, for instance, for I don't know, the newspaper, a little new, and I think that is really important for our life, because, for instance, if you are typing with a friend, you are reading message, and if you don't understand the message, I think that you don't know what to answer to your friend. So
Mhm.
I think that understand is essential for us.
Okay. All right. Very good. Thank you very much. Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome.
Thank you. All right. And there's another question. Okay. Is it good to show your emotions? Is it good to show your emotions? Sophia, please. What do you think? Is it good to show your emotions?
It's a really important question, and controversial too, because um, so the emotion feel you vulnerable. It's important to know how do you feel, how feel another people. It's used, no, it can be used to take care of another people. For example, when they are suffer from one harmful experience, but in the other way,
No. But I mean, if you show your emotions and you show that you're weak or vulnerable or you're suffering, then other people might take advantage of you.
oh, only if these people hate you. Normally, people who are around you, around close to you, um, love you, and then they want to help you and to offer their help.
Well,
Uh,
okay, but for other people around you, it can be a bit boring if you're, I'm so happy, I'm so happy, I'm so miserable, I'm so unhappy, I'm so depressed. And people say, okay, but we all have our problems. Keep them to yourself. You know, you don't have to talk about them all day.
well, you can um, you can show your emotion only in situation um, a few some situation, because
Okay.
for example, I think that everybody hate people who are always mm, mm, ¿cómo se dice? Quejándose.
Always complaining.
Complain. Yes,
Always
it's very
complaining.
important. Very
Oh, it's very
important.
important. Thank you very much. Okay, then.
Sorry.
Very good. And next question. We should all do more for our community. There we go. We should all do more for our community. Look, I've given you some expressions which you can use if you want to. Okay. Okay. We should all do more for our community. Alonso, what do you think about this? What's your opinion here? We should all do more for our community.
Well, I want to say first that it's a very interesting question. Okay, in my opinion, I think that we can all do more for our community. For example, we can to recycle for protect our environment, or we can help people that can to need our help. For example, the old people, the people with need different type of support.
Okay, but don't you think it's the job of the government to do that? We pay taxes, so let the government look after old people or things like that.
Yeah, but if the government don't do that, we need to do something for help us everyone.
Well, then maybe just change the government, don't you think?
Yeah, but personal, we can do more for help us. If I, for example, if I wasn't no, if I
Go on.
the construction well, if I haven't any money, I I wanted someone to give some for my vice.
Okay. Yeah, but in that case, you have family, people who can help you, don't you think?
What? Sorry?
Yeah, but your family can help you. You don't need the government.
Yeah, but there are a lot of people that we that don't have a family or don't have friends, or his family and friends don't have money neither. So I think that we can do more for have a better world.
To have a better one. Okay, all right. Well, thank you very much. Good. And we have a fifth question there. Is it good? That was good, Alonso. Thank you. Is it good to have pets at home? Is it good to have pets at home, please? Linda, in your opinion, is it good to have pets at home? What do you think? Are you with us, Linda? I know you're at work, so sometimes you can't really talk. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No. Okay, you're not with us. All right, then. Let's continue then. Let's continue to the next part then. Good. Okay, here we are. 2 pictures. I'll make it a little bit bigger. Can you see? Okay. Maria, can you describe the 2 pictures, please?
Yeah, of course. Sorry. It's really, now we have to say that it's really interesting.
Oh, what beautiful photographs.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, beautiful photographs. In the first picture, we can see that it's a market. I don't really know what she's selling. I think that is like vegetables. Also, we can see a lot of people that are a man and a woman buying. How is it, berenjena?
Eggplant, aubergine.
Eggplant, okay. Also, I know we can see different flowers, different places to buy things, and in the other picture, it's I don't really know if it's a boy or a girl because he or she has a long hair. Also, he wears a maybe white t-shirt or not because it's a black and white picture. Also, trousers, and he or she is like taking something from the plants. I don't really know what is. I don't know. It could be a sunny day and it's not raining. He or she wears a watch, and maybe he's married because he or she has a ring.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so which of the 2 pictures would be the best one about eating vegetables? If you grow your own vegetables, like in the second picture, or if you buy vegetables at the market, like the first picture. So which is the best one, the best way to get your vegetables, do you think?
It's a really interesting question because it's something that I talk with my friends. I think in my case, I think that is better the first picture because I am very, very bad with the plants and I have flowers and all of the dead. Also at home, I have like a little place with green and it's completely, it's really difficult to grow it up. So I prefer to buy vegetables from crops or from, for instance, my village that people plant tomatoes or lettuce. So I prefer the first one.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Lorena, can you tell me, Lorena, some of the advantages of the second picture, which is showing somebody who grows their own vegetables to
Yes,
eat at home?
yes. In my opinion, I think that it's better because you know how you um, I don't know the word uh, plantas,
Mm-hmm.
how you plant.
Yes.
Yes. These vegetables, for example, because you know if you give them, for example, um, mm, pesticidas, que no sé, I don't know,
Pesticides. Okay.
pesticides, or it's all the products that you need are natural products. And I think it's better, for example, collect a vegetable around 15 or half an hour after before you eat.
Okay, excellent. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. And another question is, I mean, can you think, is it better to buy vegetables in a street market, or is it better to go to a supermarket? Alonso, what do you think? Where would you prefer to buy your vegetables? In a street market or in a supermarket?
With no doubts, is better in the street market because probably it's a food with more natural, without unhealthy substance. So, substance.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and the supermarket, not vegetables, all type of food like meat or something of this, probably have like pesticides or something like that. So
Mm-hmm.
it's more natural the street market.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you. Good. So that's just remember that second one, just 1 minute. That's very good. Okay, here we go. It's a role play. We're always talking about this with the council. It's funny, isn't it? Because normally when we have a role play, it's much easier when it says, imagine you're going to be speaking to a friend. Imagine you're speaking to your father, to your brother, to somebody at school. However, we have this when we're going to talk to a political leader or a politician. Okay, so there we go. Here's the situation. You are part of a campaign group protesting against the building of a large road near your town. You have been nominated by your group to speak to the local political leader to present your views. Okay, so you want to persuade the politician to allow you to present your views to the local council. All right? About a large road, like a big motorway near your home or your town. Okay, then. So, oh, sorry. So there we go. Lorena again. Lorena, please. So you live in this town. There's going to be a very big road, which may be going to go through your town and separate it. You know,
Okay.
I think, yeah, we've seen that before in a number of places. So, Lorena, I'm the politician. You want to
But
come and
I am
complain.
disagree, no?
You disagree. So, yes.
Okay.
So, good afternoon, Lorena. Can I help you?
Hi, how are you? Right, I haven't got much time, but I want to tell you that I am not allowed to construct the new road that is in project.
All right, but you know, it brings so many benefits. There'll be more people, more traffic to come here, and it will be great for the local businesses.
But I know that the government of that city um, is planned to reduce the traffic for the local people because of the increase of pollution a few years ago. So I think that if you construct a new road, it maybe increase more the pollution, and so the law that the government is planning is not go to have any benefits.
Well, no, but of course, but this road is not in the town. It's around the town. So there won't be any more pollution in the city. Okay? It's going to be around, and it will be faster for people to come or to leave.
But pollution um, is not in the city or around the city, is in general in this area.
Oh, I don't think you shouldn't worry about that. I promise you'll be absolutely fine. Also, we have decided that we will create a new bus service in the town so that you can all get around and you don't need to take your car.
I don't agree with you. Furthermore, I think that, for example, in local celebrations, such
Mhm,
as, for example, um, Easter holidays,
mhm,
the city is the city receives a lot of tourism,
mhm,
and all the hotels and holidays house that are in the city center
mhm.
are full. I don't know,
Okay,
llenas.
and they're full, and they're full.
So I
Yes.
think that the city don't need more tourism. Yeah.
Ah, okay. There's already enough. Oh well, yeah. Okay. Well, listen. I've taken a note. I'll come back to you. I'll send you an email. Okay. If if
Okay.
if we can use any of your very interesting ideas. So thank you. All right.
Okay.
Lovely. Thank you very much. Okay. Here's another one. Here's another one. A role play. You've been to the hairdresser and you do not like the result. You went to the hairdresser and suddenly, wow, your hair is blue. Right? Oh my God, my hair is blue. And you say, oh dear, I don't like this hair. I don't like this hair very much. Let me see if I can give myself some hair. Okay, let me see if I can give myself some hair. Hmm. Probably not. Okay. So no, nope, nothing I can do for myself there. Might be interesting if I could give myself some hair, but I can't. Not with this particular one. Okay. But imagine your hair is suddenly blue and you're not very happy. You're not very happy. So you go back to the hairdresser and you ask them, you complain. So how are you going to complain, please? Maria Torres, please.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm the hairdresser. All right.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Hello. Oh, hello, Maria. Nice. You came yesterday. You came yesterday. You're back again. Yeah. How can I help you?
Hi, yes, I'm not really happy with the haircut. It's really not what I asked for.
Okay, well, you said you wanted it quite short and you wanted
Mm,
a nice, interesting color, something which was very modern. So I think you look fantastic.
Not really. I only want like a few fingers to cut it. You cut much more than I wanted, and also I want my color, brown color, not really red.
Yeah, look, you said you wanted to really surprise people, and, I said it would be fantastic because if we cut your hair like this, um, you're going to be you're going to have the greatest impact in the whole city. And everybody's talking about you. You know that?
Yes, really, but it's talking bad about me because it's horrible. I don't like. It's really short, and also I have my hair straight, and I always wear with ondas
Waves.
with waves.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
I don't know if you are going to give me my money or try to I don't know, give me a solutions about it because it's horrible.
Well, you know what? I've had 5 people today coming in saying, I want to have the same hairstyle as Maria. Did you know that?
Yes, because are my friends that they are laughing about me and my hair. So they were talking to come to my to came to my hairdresser and said it. But see, if you don't remember, leave the hairdress without the hair with her hair because it was horrible.
Well, one's blue, one's green, one's orange. I think it's fantastic.
Not really. I don't want. Okay. Listen, I want to speak with, I don't know, your boss or with someone because this hair is horrible.
You,
Horrible.
you know what? Actually, we were thinking that we could pay you some money. And every month or 2 months, you come and we will give you a new hairstyle because
My
we
God.
know that's really good publicity for us. Would you like that?
Not really. It's horrible. It's the worst solution that you can give me. I love my hair. So I
Hmm.
don't have right now my hair, and I want my brown and large hair with their waves, and it was perfect. Okay, I need to cut but a little, not 5 fingers. It's my God.
Hmm. Well, okay. Well, so why don't you wait? Because give it some time to grow back. uh, and maybe I can give you a hat at the moment, all right, to cover yourself. Would that be okay? And then you could wear a hat and, nobody will have to see your hair. Will that be okay?
No, how can I explain you that I need to work? I need to go to a swimming pool. So I'm gonna swim with a hat? Really? Are you talking to me? Really?
Well, we can also give you a silicone cap to go to the swimming pool. No problem. Okay. But anyway, for the moment, let it grow. Come back next week and we'll see what we can do. Okay.
Okay. We will
All
talk
right.
about it.
Thank you. That's excellent. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Okay. Alonso. Oh, sorry. Alonso. Same thing at the hairdresser. Okay. Okay. No, Alonso, I want you to imagine you've come not to the hairdresser, you have come to a tattoo place. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And you'd like to have a tattoo, but I want you to explain what kind of tattoo you would like to have, what part of the body, and what it's going to look like.
Sorry, you can't explain
Mhm.
which is my role.
You are the customer and you have come to my shop because you would like to have a tattoo. A tattoo?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I want you to explain what you want, what part of the body,
Okay.
okay, and any special instructions.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, okay. Hi, man. How you
Hi.
doing? Yeah.
How are you? I'm
yeah,
here
good.
because I want a tattoo.
Ah, right on. So, yeah. Have you got any ideas?
I want a car, a race car in my arm.
You want a race, like a Formula One car?
Not exactly. A rally car.
A rally car?
Yeah.
And
I want a real style. Not
real,
cartoons, not just real.
so like almost like a photograph.
Yeah, something like that, but not in color, just black.
Just black and white. Wow. I mean, I could do like a cartoon car, like the series, the movie Cars.
Yeah, but I don't want that. I just want just a simple Renault.
A Renault
Yeah,
rally car. I mean,
someone said me that you are a good real tattoo. No, ¿cómo? Tatuador.
a tattoo artist.
Yeah, you're a good real tattoo artist.
Yeah.
For that, I come here.
Yeah, absolutely. And what part of the arm is that going to be? Your shoulder or the back of your hand or where?
In the back, on my right arm.
Okay, like there on the forearm.
But on the other side. Yeah.
On the inside of your arm.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you got any other tattoos?
Sorry?
Do you have any tattoos, or is this your first one?
No, I have another in my leg.
Okay. What is that? Is that also a car?
No, it's a plane, a paper plane, and I do it myself. But now I want another more professional.
Okay. All right. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, I'd have to think about it. I can't do it today. What I can do, if you like, I can look for some photographs,
Yeah.
and you come in next week on Wednesday. And
No, but I want to know how much it cost.
Well, it depends. Like this big,
more little.
Like that big.
For example, yeah, something like that.
So that'd be like 200 euros. Okay.
No, it's okay. I will search another shop tattoo.
Oh, you go to another place, okay, and you get a cartoon, yeah, like yeah, of course, yeah, bye. All right.
Okay, bye
All
bye.
right, cheapskate. Okay, well done. Good. A cheapskate, what does that mean? Well, I just called you a cheapskate, excuse me. Cheapskate, what does that mean?
I don't know.
Cheapskate, agarrado, okay? You don't want to spend your money because I said 200 euros. You said, no, I'm going to go somewhere else, okay? A cheapskate. All right, okay. Only joking. All right, very good, actually. Very, very good, Alonso. Thank you very much. Okay, all of you, very good today. Okay, so, right, I think we will stop now for the moment. Any questions? I mean, it's actually, if there's only 5 people here today, it's a very good opportunity for us to speak a little bit and do things, it's quite calm and so on. But any questions? ¿Alguna pregunta sobre el examen? Let me stop.